So, which says here, if you need to buy 1 5/10 kilograms of apples for your mother at a cost of 40 and 50 per kilograms, how much would you pay? I'll give you time to choose the correct answer from the 4 choices that we have here. We will discuss the solution together when we come back. I'm sure that all of you multiplied the factors 1.5 multiplied by 40.50 without considering the existence of the decimal point. And the result will be, let's see, let's do it. So we're going to write what? Exactly the one that's greater above here. We ignore the decimal point, and then we're going to multiply normally. It gets us how many? Think. Let's do it together. 5 multiplied by 0, exactly 0. 5 multiplied by 5, good job, 25. 5 and carry up 2. And here, 5 multiplied by 0 is 0, and plus 2, it's 2. 5 multiplied by 4, good job, it's 20. As long as we are done with the 5, multiplying the 5, which is the ones, we can erase this one to not be confused. And then we're going to shift to the tens. As long as we shift to the tens, we're going to leave a space under the ones and writing under the tens. 1 multiplied by 0 is 0. 1 multiplied by 5, good job, 5. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 4 is 4. Add 0, 5. Here, it's how many? 7, 0, and 6. So we have here the answer. It's 60,750. But wait, we still didn't put exactly the decimal point. So according to the decimal point that's in the factor, we are going to put the decimal point here. So let's count together. So here, 1 digit after the decimal point, and here how many digits after the decimal point? It's 2 digits. So 1, 2, 3. So starting here from the right, 1, 2, 3, and point. So it's 60.750 thousandths, but the 0 here by the end, does it give me any meaning if it's after the decimal point and it's by the end? It doesn't give me any meaning, right? So we can say that it's 60.75 or 60 and 75 hundredths. One of your colleagues chose D because he thought that the number 40 and 50 hundredths has 50 hundredths, but our knowledge of decimal numbers makes us sure that 50 hundredths is the same as 5 tenths. The hundredth is 0, no number. So it's meaning that 0 to the right of the decimal point has no value. So as we said here, the 0 here, it doesn't have any value. So the number 40.50 and here also is the same as also what? 40.5. And this is an important note that we have to take care about when multiplying decimal numbers. Surely the one who chose is the one who multiplied the factors without placing decimal point in the product. Now, we have learned how to apply the standard algorithm in multiplying decimal numbers and how to place decimal point in the product. But is it the same method that we can use in dividing decimals? I mean, will we apply the standard algorithm that we learned in division and then determine the location of the decimal point in the quotient? This is what we will find out in the second part of the lesson, which is part B. Let's start here with powers of 10. So let's go with here. We are required to solve the written division equations and record our observations on the equation and the solution. So if we look here at the 4 equations that we have, we will notice that the value of the numbers in the dividend and the divisor in each problem decreases in the same pattern. Look here, 1000, then it becomes 100, 500, then it becomes 50, 100 becomes 1, 5, it becomes 0.5. So in the second problem, dividing 100 by 50. And in the third one, 10 divided by 5, and so on. As if we divided the dividend and the divisor by 10 every time, so 1000 divided by 10 equals 100. If we divide 1000 by 10, it gives us 100. And 500, when we divide it by 10, it gets us exactly 50. 100 divided by 10, 100 divided by 10, it gets us 10. And 50 divided by 10, it gets us 5. And when we divide them by 10, they will be 1 over 0.5 as in the fourth problem here. Let's solve the problems using the number line in the first problem. So, in the first problem here, 1000 divided by 500, it means how many 500 are there in 1000? Exactly, let's see. 1, 500, and another 500. So it's 2. In the second problem, 100 divided by 50, which means how many 50 are there in the 100? We'll know that 100 has exactly 250, so represented on the number line. So here's 50 and another 50. So also the result will be 2. In the third problem here, 10 divided by 5. As we know, multiplication fact that the quotient is 2, right? Because 10 has 2 5s also. So here's 5 and another 5. So in the fourth problem, let's see here, the number line here is divided into decimal parts. To know 1 over 0.5, we will notice that 1 has 2 0.5. 1, 2. So it's 2. Did you notice that the quotient in all the problems is 2? Do you think the quotient has a relation with the pattern we observed? I'll give you time to think of the relation between the dividend and the divisor and the quotient in the equations in front of you. So I will show you my students' ideas and solution when we come back.
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا، المستقبل يبدأ الآن.